Hello everyone, from Tony Descargos from EWUS, Long Beach, California, here with David Goldman from Lumus. Hello David.
Hello, nice to finally meet.
So I'm very excited to be here in some kind of private demo room to listen about the Lumus technology because I never tried it, so it's a good occasion for me to try something new, maybe not like a headset, but like a component that can become maybe the future of AR glasses. So what does Lumus do?
So Lumus is an optics company. We've been working in the near-to-eye display industry for over 20 years.
Wow.
So we're pretty much a pioneer in the space before there was AR, before it was even a thing. We've been working with the military application for over 15 years. Many aircraft pilots are using our optics in flights on the A-10 aircraft and other platforms as well. Also, surgeons have been using our optics for about 6 years, but our real focus is on the consumer market. So, instead of having like big projectors like we do for fighter pilots, we have a very small, elegant solution for a waveguide. Now, our waveguide technology is reflective or geometric waveguide.
Okay.
So we're using partially reflective mirrors, which I can show your viewers here.
Maybe
if you get a little closer, you can see there.
You see this tiny reflection.
Yeah, these are partially reflecting mirrors that you have two arrays of these mirrors that spread the image along two axes, the X and Y axis. So we enter through there's a very small projector here, enters through a prism or a mirror, and then expands the image to the eye from there. And because we're using mirrors, we preserve the color in a way that no other waveguide does. We also have very bright image, anywhere from 3,000 to 7,000 nits on what we're showing today.
Wow.
Which we plan to 7,000 nits. You can actually compete with outside ambient light, all different lighting situations. And the geometric waveguide is also the only waveguide that you can directly bond a prescription layer to.
Okay.
So if you want like push-pull, which allows the virtual content to be closer to you, you can do that. And it doesn't add much weight or bulk to the system. So that's another differentiator.
And so basically you make light engines for AR glasses?
Yeah, waveguide-based light engines, like the ones you see here. This is something that's coming up, which is our 70 degrees.
No, wait a second. 70 degrees.
70
like
degrees. Yeah, I can't get too close because it's pretty top secret. And we brought just a mock-up, but we hope to have this, which will be the same form factor that you're going to be trying on, these glasses, for 70 degrees. So we have that. We have 30, 50, 70. We're trying to hit all ends of the market.
Wow, 70 degrees, but without silicon carbide.
Without using an exotic material. We use basic glass, which is much cheaper and easier to work with.
That's insane. I've never used a 70 degrees field of view AR glass. So that's pretty cool. And I can't wait maybe to go to CES next year to try it.
You're welcome.
But I want to try maybe something because I tried it before. I just want to describe the experience. So this is how many degrees of this?
This one is the 30 degrees. This one. We also tried the 50 degrees field of view over here, but I think we're set up now for the 30, so you probably should try this.
So why I should choose the 50 if you have the 50 and 70?
Great question. The market, actually, because we work with a lot of companies working on smart glasses, there was a lot of demand because the power consumption is much lower at a lower field of view. So you'll feel it doesn't feel like a very small field of view, even though it's 30. And for many applications, specifically 2D applications, where the trend is now to do binocular, even for 2D notifications, navigation maps, translation. So you want to have something that is meaningful, but not necessarily hugely immersive.
Yeah.
And that allows you to have a longer battery life for the system. So that's why we would bring 30 to the market.
So that's great. Let me put this on. I already tried both of them, but I just want to show the experience. So this is a prototype. Of course, they don't sell glasses. They provide technology too.
Yeah, what you're looking at is just a demonstrator, really, of the optics.
So I'm seeing like an image of a parrot, so very colorful one. And so this is my feedback. This 30 field of view, but first of all, is like square, 1:1 proportion, which is a bit, especially I noticed with the 50. Becomes very immersive because our eyes value the vertical field of view a lot.
Right. Instead of the wide, motion picture view, you have like more practical.
So
view.
This seems even more than 30. So technically it's 30, but since it has this format, it looks a bit more. What I can say from this 2D image, the colors are very bright. And so I'm talking about the parrot, so it's a bit red, a bit blue, etc. The colors are amazing. And the needs, the luminance that we told before, I can say it because if I look up at the lamps on the ceiling of the event venue, of course, if I put the image directly on the light, I cannot see it. But if I put it close, I still can see the image. This is not something I can do with other AR glasses. If I use, I don't know, the HoloLens and I say do this,
Yeah.
I don't see basically anything. And another great thing is that you showed me like a white image, and the white was white. So there were not rainbows everywhere like it happened with other glasses. So there are some images, the one that Carl Guter likes to use, love Carl, by the way. And I can read the text, I can see the white is consistent. So that's pretty cool. If I can just say one problem that I'm having, but he said that it's very rare actually, so probably it's my weird shape of the nose and the face. I can see some slight darker lines, especially when I close my eyes and reopen it, I see this slight artifact. It's not a true instant experience, but maybe it's something I can improve a bit more just to make it something that works for everyone, because you said that basically very few people have this.
Yeah, not that particular feedback. It's not perfect by any means, but it's good to hear, all feedback. We appreciate and can work on that.
That will pay me a face surgery, so we remove the problem. Now, jokes apart, I think this was a great demo, and it shows me what can be the future of AR glasses. And final thing, if you want to say something else to close this interview, then we say goodbye.
We are looking very forward to hopefully showing a 70-degree field of view in the very near future, and expect to see our products in glasses in the near future.
Ooh, I'm curious about who is going to integrate this in the glasses soon, but he cannot say it, otherwise he has to kill me. But so this is me, this is Lumus, great people and great products. So have a good day, Nexa. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Enjoy.